So here's the thing. When most people think about tariffs, they tune out. Boring, bureaucratic, not relevant unless you're importing pineapples or trying to buy steel in bulk. But guess what? Tariffs are coming for us, the innocent, albeit chubby, Nintendo fans. And not just a little. I'm talking price hikes, scarce availability, and a whole lot of corporate spin to make you feel like the bad guy for asking, why does a handheld cost more than my rent? Let's break it down. No grifting, no soapboxing. I just want to explain how tariffs, corporate strategy, and Nintendo's decisions are all colliding in a way that could affect your wallet and even your entire next-gen experience. Oh my. We all know what tariffs are by now, I hope. Nintendo moved their manufacturing to Vietnam to dodge these tariffs, but lo and behold, the arm of Uncle Sam reaches further and further every day. If you want to switch too, there's a fee involved, and I'm not talking about the C button. When the tariffs go up, that fee goes way up. We're talking double-digit percentages on the total cost of each unit. And those costs, they don't just disappear. We're not going to pretend that Nintendo is going to eat the costs for us, generous as they've been in the past. The burden of the tariffs still falls on us. The kids who can't fathom the concept of 100 physical dollars. The parents who have to DoorDash to afford eggs. And worst of all, the YouTubers reviewing it. Tariffs were already heating up under previous administrations, but the escalation has yet to be seen. I don't think Nintendo will ever open a manufacturing plant on US soil. I don't think a lot of companies will, but let's keep it light here. I hear you typing already. Philly, what do you know about tariffs? I will admit, I don't celebrate Christmas, I don't celebrate much. But what I do know is that something is going to happen to you, to me, and to every person free. Let me get into specifics. We're going to see base console cost increases. $449 will seem like a post-3DS ambassador type of deal. The difference in regional pricing will affect the consumer demand disproportionately throughout the world, I think. Although Americans have really shifted towards a consumerist lifestyle. We want it, so we buy it. Yeah. No further questions needed. A bit sad, but I'm one of them. And of course, scalpers. They're going to take advantage of said consumerism and drain us dry like the rare cow from Grunty's Revenge. If you get that, I love you. Even if the MSRP stays the same, they'll have to cut corners somewhere else. Cheap materials, less generous warranties, fewer accessories. It's like shrinkflation for gaming. And that's the bottom line. Nintendo might say this is all because of tariffs we would like to play. But there are a lot of factors going into the fact that this console will be the biggest, the baddest, dare I say, the most deflating purchase of 2025. Now, let's not pretend companies like Nintendo aren't going to use tariffs as a smokescreen to protect their margins and boost their profits. Companies love a good excuse. Oh, tariffs? Guess I gotta raise the price. Oh, inflation? Gotta fire 600 devs but boost the CEO's bonus. And Luigi had something to say about that, and I'm not talking about Wahoo, you know what I'm saying? Nintendo's not the worst offender here, but they're also not above the playbook. When the Switch 2 drops, they'll be looking to maximize revenue on every single unit. This is a company that's resold Mario Kart 8 across 3 generations of consoles and called it a new experience. They know how to squeeze. So when they say external factors made prices rise, maybe. But also, don't underestimate how many of these decisions are choices, not necessities. You might pay more than you did for a PS5 and Astrobot's Playroom, for an empty machine depending on how bad the tariff fallouts get. So, what does this actually mean for you, the gamer who just wants to play Hyrule Warriors again for some reason? We'll probably see delayed launches or limited availability in our respective regions. Game prices are going to be at least $70, with Mario Kart setting a weird precedent for quote-unquote value-based pricing. Bull crap. Okay? Yeah. The used market, that might be going away at a dodo. And this won't just hit Nintendo. If you think Sony and Microsoft aren't watching this and adjusting their SKUs and pricing strategies accordingly, think again and again and again. Tariffs create ripple effects throughout the entire hardware ecosystem. The result, less choice, higher cost, and you're paying more for more of the same or less of the same experience of the same. Look, I'm not here to argue trade policy or wave a flag for one side or the other. That's not what I'm about. But we do need to acknowledge that politics directly impact our games. This stuff matters. It's not just policy wonks and spreadsheet nerds. It's whether or not your little sibling gets a Switch 2 for Christmas, or a sad coupon that says back-ordered until May. Companies will always frame these problems as out of our hands. But part of being a smart consumer, and honestly, part of being a gamer, is recognizing when the system's stacked against you. And when you're being told, it's complicated, just so you'll stop asking questions, that's not good. Here's the future I see coming based on what we know. Nintendo moves more of its manufacturing out of China, maybe to Vietnam or Mexico, I don't know where we got Mexico from, to dodge tariffs. The Switch 2 comes in multiple SKUs, some stripped down, others bloated with accessories to disguise price hikes. Limited editions have become even more artificially scarce just to create demand spikes. And guess what? Most of the actual costs land on you. And once that new normal is set, $500 handhelds, $80 games, DLC announced before the game even comes out, that's not going away. Because now it's okay. Nintendo's doing it, and they're the good guys, right? That's how it always happens. Little by little. Wow, I don't know what I'm implying there. So yeah, tariffs suck. Corporate greed sucks harder. But the real takeaway here isn't everything is doomed. It's this. Pay attention. Ask the Oscar questions. When a company raises prices, don't just assume it's because of politics. Sometimes it is. But other times, it's just business. And you're the margin. I'm so excited for the Switch 2. I'm probably going to buy one. But I'm not going to clap like a seal when they sell me less for more and tell me it's innovation. Because knowing how the game works, that is part of playing it. So let me know what you guys think. Are you going to buy the Switch 2? Are you going to buy me the Switch 2? Pretty please. Anyway, so excited to be joining the ambassador program. Hopefully. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. I love you all. And I love Nintendo most of all. So thanks. Bye.